What is up? What is up? What is up? I see you, Lucifer. Quit your crying. My cat's falling. You'll be okay in there. Meow. Wet so far, man. So far, it's pretty wet. Rain's been coming down here pretty good, man. Actually, first real thunder boomer of the year, man. My poor big kitty's terrified. Every time it starts thundering, that cat, he runs for the hills. He's got a little fallout shelter in the bottom of a cabinet. It's cute to watch him get in the bottom of this cabinet, and then you see this little paw stick out, and he grabs the door and pulls it shut. What's up, KB? How you doing, man? Yeah, it's supposed to rain here all weekend, I do believe, with Sunday being calling for heavy storms and high winds and all that fun stuff. You gotta love it, you know. Hmm. Right now, it seems to be in between rain. If I was at my shoot site, I'd actually be firing a few fireworks right now. But I didn't even bother with the way the weather has been today. Dude, they're talking about tornado warnings and stuff here and today and later on this weekend, like Sunday, and they hardly ever talk about that here in the mountains. Tornadoes are rare, but once they do hit, it sucks. Well, a tornado anywhere sucks, but in the mountains, it's kind of like playing pinball. Hey, what's up, M&D? Chilling, man. Same shit, different day. Bored. I thought I'd get on here and see what the hell you guys are into. You're probably sitting around bored too. What are you pissed about, M&D? If you don't mind me asking. Okay, I was trying to read that, but I still don't understand why you're saying your videos are going to suck now. Is it because your buddy has the pyro? Is that it? I don't know. I'm not quite following either. I've actually had a pretty chill day today, just kicking back. We'll have to find something to get into this weekend, though. Probably start putting together some boards for the 420 party. I'm not going to go crazy with the shoot, but I think I have some I could spare do a nice little firework shoot. Definitely going to do some of these swimming with the fishes for a 200 gram. That cake hits hard as hell, man. I was impressed. Cool, man. Whatever it is, just be careful in there, bro. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Thank you, Uncle. Hell, Perry, dude, you're never late, man. What's going on, bro? Cool, man. Well, still be careful. I know you know what you're doing and all, but anytime you're doing a project, it's always good to be careful. Just wishing you luck is all, man. What's up, Dark? Hey, man, there's a lot of people that like safe and sane videos, They need those as a reference, just like everything else. Especially the guys that's the only thing they can buy, and they don't even know anything about that. So, anybody gets on YouTube and checks out one of your videos to see if they want to buy that fountain or not. That's a good resource, man. Just think of it that way. You lucky bastard. Hell yeah, man. That's what we call a safety meeting. I was still debating on if I should start stripping down these shell boxes and loading these into one box. But man, I know if I start opening this shit, I'm gonna get that fiberglass all over me. I can just itch by looking at it. I think I'm gonna wear rubber gloves or so shit for real. Yeah, that's what they all say when it's too late. Okay, there's a car out there. I must check. My towel, my towel. Oh damn it! Call a tow truck. That hurt. Hell yeah, man. Sounds like a happy little accident to me. Just ride it out, man. You among friends, it's all good. That's what you guys want to discuss tonight in the pyro world. I will tell everybody to keep your eyes open, be careful of what you're doing, because there is a turd in the punch bowl. I repeat, there is a turd in the punch bowl. Shit, man, I can't get the store bought wheels to work half the time. I sure as hell ain't gonna try to make a homemade one. Not me, anyway. I think out of a case, maybe I had a third of them actually spin. And I went as far as actually greasing the spindles on some of them bitches and still didn't have no luck, man. Some of them just did not have the power to rotate. Also, I noticed when it comes to those spinners, after they set for an entire season, they seem to be a lot better now than they were. Maybe they were too fresh, had too much moisture in them. I don't know. A lot of people don't realize, fireworks mixed together with water and shit binds that and the mixed stars and everything else. I had some Roman candles out on a table at a flea market and shit, and somebody asked me if they'd gotten wet, and I looked, and the whole damn thing was just condensation on the inside was soaked, man. Where those Roman candles were freshly made, they outgassed water like that for about a year. Dude, I love a good wheel. I do. Especially like the crazy eye wheel or the mystic eye. I think the mystic eye is the one I like the best. Or fiery eye, that's what it's called. I think it's made by Brothers. That one's pretty cool. If you get them working correctly, they're awesome. Some of them, the long lasting ones, can be mesmerizing, even, especially when you're ripped. But getting them to work right can be frustrating. And also, they're not one of the cheaper items either, for the big ones. A couple years ago, man, when they had that shit, one of their years where they had a lot of explosions there in China and there was a big shortage, the fireworks were all really fresh. And I got a lot of re-reps and shit like that too that year from China where they were in a rush. That part of it was beneficial because the AR-15 shells and stuff that I got, now I know before somebody chimes in, they're Excalibur re-reps. I know this, right? But these were special because they were, Chinese type. I bought a case of those shitty glittering bee rockets and stuff to make gondolas out of. Like I think I saw at the PGI where they were using like the end of ice cream buckets and cutting out a pattern and making gondolas like that out of rocket motors. That's what I was doing with them. Needed better rockets though. By the time it actually got up in the air, it had done pretty much run out. Cool. Tell you what would really be sweet, man, to make them gondolas if you had a 3D printer and you could make your own frame design. Really light, strong, with the motor pods the way you wanted and everything, or even copy an existing gondolas pattern would be awesome. Yeah, well, I was trying to be cheap. I think for a whole case of those B rockets, it was only like $46 or something. I still have those crappy rockets over here somewhere. I find a pack of them from time to time. It's like one of the only rockets. If I'm cleaning up the floor and I find one up under something, I just throw it in the garbage. I'm like, ah, screw it. It's not even worth throwing in the keeper box. I usually like to throw a bunch of stuff like that in cardboard boxes, and I take all the waste paper to my old man to burn on the farm, and I like to leave firecrackers and rockets and shit at the bottom of it, so it makes it exciting for him when he burns it. Acme Wildcat will let you live another day. Cool. These rockets are so crappy, dude. They weren't even good for modifications. I'd put some of these hydro crackers or bad boy or green fuse crackers, whatever you want to call them, into the top of them. They'd hold about two or three, but that was about as good as they got. Now, with these rockets, here have a pretty large motor and stuff on these, so I'm going to use these with some of those small Euro boomers, and that should work out pretty good. Most of my cats are out cold except for Lucifer, and she's scratching at the door crying because she wants in here. If I'm in the pyro cave, she thinks she's supposed to be in here so she can knock shit over and chew on fuses and stuff. You know how cats do. Well, I can tell that it's Friday night just by the amount of traffic that goes by. Hmm. I always keep an eye on everything now. I've done been robbed too many times. Stole my yard ornaments and shit. That really pissed me off. Damn, I didn't sound good. Crappy cars. Whoop whoop. So what the hell you guys doing tonight, man? Wake up, fellas. What's up, KJS? How you doing, man? Hey, Georgia Pyro. How you doing, brother? Yeah, man, those new Pyro Demon rockets look pretty badass. I wish I'd have bought some this year, but they wasn't available where I decided to order from. First place I was going to order from Bada Boom, they had them, but I changed my mind last minute. You know how that shit goes. snap pyro decisions and all. Hey, South Carolina kid, how you doing, man? Oh, hell, I gotta get me some of those bad boys in. What kind of crazy shit did you see, Pyro, dude? Damn, man, you done spotted a chupacabra or something, eh? I seen something similar, well, not similar, but something strange like that last year, actually. I was walking to my shoot site up in this really remote driveway in the middle of nowhere. I saw this animal that looked like a dog or a cat about that size, but when it took off running, it made this crazy spring noise, like, and the son bitch literally went so fast it disappeared, almost like it phased into another reality. I was like, holy shit, this weed is good. But I don't know what the hell that was, but it was some weird shit. Damn, man, you should have brought out the camera on its ass. You could have made all kinds of money with it. The man that found Bigfoot and put a firecracker in his anus. No doubt I was some of it too, man. Sound like some good shit. See, goddamn, this weed's so good, it make you see Sasquatch. That's a hell of an advertisement right there, man. You ought to make a commercial for wherever you got that at. Be like, man, this shit's so good, you'll see Sasquatch. Booster, quit that. Damn cat sounds like it's trying to chew its way through the door. It's like a furry little Terminator. It will not stop. It cannot stop. Yeah, I know you're in the woods a lot, man. That's why I'm not laughing my ass off or making fun of you right now. But that does sound like some weird shit. He wasn't in the woods right a lot. I'd be getting you right now, but I've seen some weird shit, man. It's hard to tell. I seen something kind of like that, except this shit was in a rainstorm, and it's similar. Like that's what would come to mind with silverback gorilla, but this thing actually had white fur. Almost looked like it was wearing a white mink coat or some shit. That's crazy shit, man. Tip. man, he lost one of his wings. Someone had to glue it on there. He's flying around sideways now. That thing's actually made out of pretty heavy gauge plastic, man. I guess it'd make a good kid's toy after the fireworks done anyway. One of my friends bought that silly thing for me. I didn't buy it. I just looked at it and put it down. She went behind me and bought it. I wasn't going to pay that much for a little dragon fountain. This thing I'm talking about, I saw that day, man, but that's been back when I was a kid. But it was huge, like gorilla size huge. I'd like to think that there's still some mysteries out there, but it's hard to tell. It seems like everywhere I've been, no matter how remote, I find garbage. So I don't see how there'd be that much unexplained even out there because there's people been everywhere. Tell you what, man, I don't need sleeping medication anymore at all. I just saved the Oak Island episode on the History Channel each week for when I can't sleep, and then I try to watch it, and I wake up the next day every time. That shit's better than any sleeping medication I've ever had. I try to watch that show and follow that crap, man, but it puts me to sleep every time. I've got one box left of these bad boys. I think I'm going to put a string together for 420. Yeah. I wish I'd have got more of them, Power Dude. I think they were so good that they weren't going to carry them anymore at the Alien Fireworks or Area 51 that I bought them at, or I would get some more next fall. Then again, I might not be going to Charlotte for a long time because that place was just killing me. The way people drive and everything like that, dude. If I lived there for any period of time, I'd probably go to jail for hurting somebody. Because I was ready to jerk somebody out of their damn car down there just after a couple of days of dealing with them fools. Atlanta used to be the worst driving that I've ever experienced, but Charlotte, North Carolina's got that beat 100%. Them people down there out of their fucking minds. What? Oh, okay. I tell you what, bro, it's bad. Hell, I went down there to go to Carolyn's amusement park, and we didn't even make it back to the park for Saturday night because the traffic was backed up for miles. Just right there, the last few miles to get to the park, I sat in traffic for like 2.5 hours. And finally, I just done a U-turn right in the middle of the road and hit a side street and got my way turned back around and went back to the hotel. It's like, fuck this. go on there and down there and try to merge onto the interstate, and people won't even move over to the left lane to let you on. They just run you right into the medium. They don't give two shits. Oh yeah, man, Atlanta's traffic can be brutal and it's bad, but these people down down in Charlotte right now, man, they're driving like it's the old west or some shit. I don't know if it's where there's so many people from foreign countries that have no idea how to drive here, or if it's just every man for himself or what, man. But it is crazy down there. I just saw an article about it on shit, one of these news networks, saying it was the most dangerous place to drive in the country now, and I'm like, yeah, no shit. And it used to be Atlanta was the most dangerous, but not anymore. Yeah. Damn, it's actually hot in here. I'm used to freezing my ass off in the pyro cave. I'll have to hook up the AC unit or something in here and put a window unit or something, because it is pretty warm. These are them crappy rockets I was talking about. These rockets are absolutely horrible. They're not good for anything. Unless you just want to buy some rockets that you'll literally have for the rest of your life somewhere. They're good for that. Dude, that's what everybody keeps telling me. Get the Pyro Demon ones, man. You sell the Pyro Demon ones XL, you can hold me back a case. Yeah, driver's ed should, but there's also another sad fact about driving, though, too. Some people just never have the knack for it, no matter what they do. I mean, some people can get by and drive, but they just never have the natural talent for it. And some people do. Oh, I definitely want some. I just wish I had some. I keep hearing about them. It's like, damn, man. Of course, I do have a buttload of these other rockets, these painkiller rockets, and these freight trains. So I still have a pack or two of the jet screamers. Those are really good rockets. Let me see. This is my rocket lineup for this year so far that I have. Got a case of these painkiller, and check out that horrible artwork. Got to do with bullet holes and a bunch of drugs and shit. That's a real positive message. These rockets are alright. I got these freight train rockets. Shit, let's see if I can get this drawn out where I can see it better. I need more room. It's a freight train rockets. Pretty cool. They got like the Optimus Prime and stuff in the background. I like that. Got a case of those. And then these bad boys. Jet screamers are always good rockets. I've only got a few packs of these left, but they are sweet. Let me go back here and smack the cat real quick. Cat, quit that shit. Leave it alone. Cat's fucking up my door, man. Oh, that fisherman cake. Oh, that fisherman cake is a nightmare. My camera angle sucks. I want to get a better camera in here. Yeah. I am a big fan of Fisherman Fireworks, so I like. So far, I haven't had anything of theirs that I didn't really like. Donkey Punch, that was a hell of a good 500-gram giant burst on that. Fire It Up, it's like a 300-gram. It's pretty sweet. Big burst, nice color. What was the other one? Oh, yeah, the Texas Cowboy. I liked it because it had a really good pace and it actually had some boom to it. Acme Wildcat Attack. She must have heard about mine in here. I'm going to have to let this little turd in here. Hold on. Hold on. How long will it take you to knock something over? Probably not long. And of course, you get the cat butt of power. All right, Lucifer. Yeah, I know. You're a good kitty. You're a good kitty. Don't fall off the table, dumbass. There you go. Just push it on the ground. There you go, cat. Just knock it on the ground. You're a destructive little tornado fucker, aren't you? All right, quit that. Yeah, all that fuzz and stuff. That's right there where it comes from. All that white hair, it's on all my fireworks. That's where it comes from, right there. Nobody wants to see that. Oh, you silly cat. You're rotten to the core, you little turd. Now leave the camera alone. Yeah, that's what they do best, man, is knock stuff over. And they have to be involved in everything. It's like right now, the cat couldn't stand that I was in here doing something. Watch as she pushes those pyro punks right off. Oh no, she's going to take out the dragon first. Oh, and she comes back for the camera. You silly little Bocifer. You silly little This one's rotten. Mean as hell, too. That's why she's called Bocifer. The only person she's friendly towards is me. Cat camera attack, man. Yes, they are very strange creatures. Lovable and evil at the same damn time. Especially if you have a female cat. Male cats make better pets, they do. A lot more docile, a lot more loving. Female cats are a lot more feral. All right, guys, hold on. Let me put the cat back in the other room real quick. Come on. I swear, fur balls everywhere. Sorry about that, guys. You know how pets are. I have to have attention. I have to have attention now. So, Excel, you going to come up to Cedar Point sometime this year when I go up there? You going to actually come into the park and do some riding? I'll be up there sometime this year, probably. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. Damn, it seems like you've had her longer than that, man. Oh yeah, Excel. I was watching your demos today. As you saw that swimming with the fishes is a sweet 200-gram cake. That was a good demo you had. I could see how big the bursts were on it. I'm like, damn, that is pretty nice. I wish I'd have got a couple cases now. But isn't that everything? You're like, damn it. Cool, man. You ever get into doing stuff like that, riding roller coasters and shit, Excel? It's still fun to do, man. You just have to be careful about which ones you ride. Some of them are just too rough, you know. But then some of them are smooth enough to ride. Of course, it all depends on the person's conditions, too. this year we're going to coaster stock at Kings Island here next month. And I'm really looking forward to that. Taking some of my daughter's friends from school up with us and stuff, so she'll have a good time and be able to run around with her friends. And the park gives us a really nice VIP treatment for the weekend, so that's awesome. Especially keeping the park open late, or we get a ride and stuff after the park closes and stuff. That's awesome. Be out riding the beast at midnight, going through the darkness. There's no feeling like it. I love that shit. Sometimes at Kings Island and stuff, when they have just the enthusiasts there and at the park and it's closed to the public, they'll turn the brakes off on the beast and let us go on a no brake run. And it's the world's longest wooden roller coaster if you don't know it. By the time you get out to the end of it with no brakes, them cars are flying. When you hit the turnaround out in the back tunnels and stuff, it's going so fast, it starts throwing sparks and shit up off the tires. It is crazy. So speaking of which, on that trip on the way back, I'm going to come back through Kentucky, and I was looking into a couple of places to stop at there. I think one of them's called Vito's, and one of them is called Tri-State. That was within like 30 miles of where I'm going to be staying. I'm going to try to check out, see if they have any school items, so to speak. You know why I'm that close. Cool. Tits are a good way to make money for sure. Yeah, I could see why raccoon stuff's selling really well, man. It seems like they loaded the crap out of it trying to make a name for themselves, which is good. I'm definitely down for that. Hell, these 5-inch golden dragon shells I have are the same by Foul brand, are the same ones that they put raccoon brand on. It's the same shell. They just put different brands and different names on it. And I think the only thing that I have that's directly labeled as raccoon brand is these million missile Saturn missile bases. I'm going to excel, just not this year. One of these years where I have a better financial situation going into it, I'm going to. Now that I've got me a tent and a lot of the equipment and everything like that, it won't be that bad. Yeah, hopefully. That would be ideal. I'm all about making that money. I mean, here you only got about 2 weeks, though. You've only got about 2 weeks to make the good money. That's it. Set up for 3 weeks, have the first week just getting known and letting people know you're there, more or less, if you're not going to make much. But then the next 2 weeks, you're going to make a lot of money. Being on the river and by the lakes and everything here, getting all the camping crowd and all the lake crowd and all that other stuff. Definitely a tourist town for that kind of thing. So gold mine for that sort of stuff, but just for those 2 weeks. Maybe if you wanted to sit up again for New Year's, but I haven't seen anybody do that. So you might make some crazy money like that. Because the permit is good for the year. Cool. Hell yeah, man. And there's nowhere that sells anything like that around here on New Year's Eve or for New Year's at all. A person could probably make some good money if they were just open for a couple of days prior. Definitely be a good way to sell off some extra summer stock. Of course, I've never had a problem with extra stock either, because I don't mind keeping it. Cool. What happened to old Pyro dude? He go to sleep? I can't remember the name of the fireworks store, but there's an old dude like that. One of them stores in South Carolina, man. He'd be like, whatever you want to see, man. If you don't know what it does, we'll take it out in the parking lot and light it. I was like, yeah, man, it's daytime. I don't want to light this. It's like 500 gram cake or something. He's like, oh, hell, grab it. Let's go. Let's see what it does. He's like, I don't know what that does either. This is before all the videos and shit. I was like, I like this place, man. You could tell the parking lot was just pretty much an inch or two of red paper all over the whole parking lot. Of course, then there can be too close to that too. And when I was in Tennessee at a fireworks tent, and they're buying shit, and people are lighting it right next to the fireworks tent. The people didn't have no trouble with it, which I wouldn't have liked that. But they're literally parts of the shells and stuff landing on the top of the tent. I'm like, that's just not right. That's too close. I don't think you can do that in Tennessee either, but they don't care apparently. They got down south. They had signs everywhere saying like 300 yards or 1,000 yards or something away from the building. Yeah, those tents aren't cheap either, man. That's for damn sure. That fireproof rating comes at a high price. Cool, man. I hope it turns out awesome, man. Take her easy and be careful, bro. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us for a little bit. I'm probably going to get off here myself and put my feet up. Just thought I'd get on here and say hey and see what the hell you guys are into. Talk to my Power Brothers. Cool. That's what I liked about the fishermen and stuff. Their label, I could talk to the people there at their company in China and shit, and they'd actually get back to you and tell you about their products and stuff. I'm like, that's cool. They're still new enough to talk to the regular guy. I feel you, bro. That cat of mine keeps scratching at the door, and I know she's tearing the varnish off, and it's pissing me off. So that's part of the reason why I want to wrap it up and go in here and keep this cat company. Cat don't give two shits about you unless you leave the room and she can't follow, and then she's got all this separation anxiety bullshit. said I'm gonna look into Vito's Fireworks or that Tri-State, see if they have any nice cans or maybe some good rockets or something. That way I could stop by next month when I'm up in Ohio and shit on my way home. I'll be going through Kentucky and shit. If I decide to look at the fireworks, I don't know. You know, I mean, it's hard to stay away. Dude, she does want to climb the wall. She wants to bring it down on top of her head. But you guys take it easy, man. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me, man. You guys take her easy. Have a good night. Be careful. It's been nice talking to all you. The cat sounds like it's chewing through the wall. I gotta go. Later, guys.